another thing I was gonna address during the podcast. Remember when I showed you that article about the Sophia? They about to start pushing out the Sophia fucking drone AI robots.
I'm finna be clapping some robot cheeks. I didn't know about that.
Yes, they're mass manufacturing Sophia bots to go with older people to live in their homes.
You seen go ahead. What'd you say?
Me?
Yeah,
you
need.
I said it's a huge mistake. You seen Chappie?
Bro, you know what?
Have you seen Terminator?
Look, I didn't see Chappie till like fucking like I think it's about 1 or 2 years ago. I was like, bro, this movie's fucking good. This movie's stupid good, bro.
They try to massacre my boy, bro.
Bro, he was really,
Chappie.
He was really just fucking chilling, and they just started fucking like just disrespecting that nigga. And I didn't know there was 2 endings to that movie.
Yeah.
What was the theatrical ending?
They just run. He upload. Spoiler alert! Spoiler. If nobody's seen Chappie.
Spoiler alert! Go watch that shit.
Yeah, pause it for a second. Yeah, at the end of the regular movie, they put Yolandi's consciousness in a robot, and they put the dude who made the AI into a robot body, and they just run off. And that's
some
it.
Avatar type shit.
But then in the fucking the second ending, he was like, "Fuck this! I'm fucking everybody." He uploaded like himself into everything.
He uploaded himself to the internet. Not even uploaded, but like connected to the internet, and took over manufacturing facilities all over the world and started mass producing himself with his AI in it, making essentially a whole new race of, conscious.
A whole race of robots that love He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's crazy. But I'm like dead ass. Like, I see that like rolling out at least, if not this year, next year. Like that's gonna be some real shit. And motherfuckers
fucking Joe Biden, bro. Fucking Joe Biden. But you've played Becoming Human, so
that's what I was gonna say too. Detroit Become Human. People are so disgusting. Like if they feel like they can take advantage of anything, anyone, they will. And it's just, I don't know what is in us to make us want to be dominant over something else that's not, I guess, ourselves, because we can't fucking control ourselves for some fucking reason.
It's an ancient survival technique. We've got to be on top or else we're dead.
Yeah, bro. All I see, like you just said, you said they're going to live with old people. That essentially will take a job away from like home care workers or whatever. So like, imagine like fucking Walmart gets their hands on some robots. They finna have them niggas stocking, them niggas checking out.
They already do, man.
Yes, bro. Nick. Ooh, dude. The other night there was the little scrubber guy, right? The little scrubber robot. Dude, I bullshit you not. The night maintenance people came and turned them on, and this family came around the corner, and like the thing was just driving towards them, and they started freaking the fuck out. They're like, "What is going on? Is it gonna hit us?" They started backing up, pushing the kids and stuff. But he just turned to the right. They're like, "That's some spooky shit." What the fuck? Like I thought that shit was crazy. I was like, it's a
First
robot,
of all,
bro.
They dumb as hell because they didn't know that. They should have just stood there and got a check.
But guess what? They'll talk to Siri in the next 2 minutes. And whenever like shit don't work, I realize like now I'll be like, it's okay, Mr. Robot. I know you're trying, because I don't know what the motherfuckers got in them. Sony is made there. See, there was a CES. I think that holds CES at like around December of the end of the year.
The end of the year or beginning of the year, yeah.
Sony just made a TV. It's called a Bravia. Look it up. It's an 8K OLED.
They Bravias.
Not like this. Not like this. Oh. This new one has AI and a cognitive intelligence processor in it. I'm not bullshitting. I will read you this fucking article. That shit blew my mind. I was like,
what does it do?
What'd you say?
What does it do that's so special? Why does it need that?
Because it has the cognitive, like, they programmed it to where it has the cognitive, it can identify what you're supposed to be looking at. Like when we watch movies, you orient your eyes to a certain part of the screen. Like if someone's walking towards like a peak or something, your eyes generally orient towards the person and the horizon that's like in front of them. So they've engineered this artificial intelligence to work with a cognitive chip that they've put into the computer, to where it will like as the movie's going on, it will autofocus the movie to work. Well, it's fucking weird. It doesn't make any sense, but if you think about it, when we look at shit, like if I look at my mic, everything else comes out of focus, right, except for that. And everything's shot with the Sony camera anyway, so it'll just be easy for it to just do it. But let me find this fucking article real quick. That shit is...
Hey, while you're looking that up, Paris, like Flo told me this a while back, that Walmart up north somewhere, like they do more experimental stores up north than they do here.
Store of the future.
They actually have robots that will go pick fresh items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember hearing this. And I remember and they really don't do it down south, because you saw they did it in Fayetteville for the experimental of only self checkouts, and people in the south hated that shit. I'm not checking myself out. It's not my job. Well, bitch, we not finna have jobs either. It's gonna be robots. We finna be on the corner with them panhandlers asking for $3. I'm gonna have a sad story and be like, my dick fell off, and I just need the surgery to get it put back on. Please, anything helps. God bless.
Okay, I found like
some guy say, "Let me see."
And I'll show him. I'll show that nigga.
That your dick fell off?
I'm gonna tuck my dick, and then I'm gonna be like, "Try me again, motherfucker. Where my $3 at?"
Well, apparently there's two different types of chips that they've infused for intelligence. There's emotional intelligence and there's cognitive intelligence. So,
oh my God.
Yeah. So for cognitive intelligence, it says cognitive intelligence is defined as a combination of verbal and numerical and spatial abilities, which includes visualizing, use of memory, word influence, verbal relations, perpetual speed, induction, and deduction. So it can pass like that. Just that fucking little processor could just pass an IQ test just by looking at shit. So, I mean, of course, it's just in a TV, but could you imagine like your TV being like, all right, nigga, I know you want to watch this movie when you get home because you always want to watch something like this. So it can potentially, if you use it enough, it can predict what you want to do with it once you've used it enough. So they hooked it up and they put, I don't think they put like a Google Assistant in it, and Google partnered with Sony to do this. So they're using Google's infrastructure and their connectability to everything, and partner with Sony to use its cognitive chip to allow the TV to talk to all these different streaming services and stuff like that. It has Amazon built into it, shit like that. So it literally can think of your habits that you do.
Get an algorithm going.
And find an algorithm for how you live your life, and can literally predict what you need or want from this TV whenever you need it. So you get home and then it hears you say milk or something like that. I need some milk, and it'll be like, it'll store that information. I'm not sure if like
on some Alexa type shit.
I'm not sure if Alexa does that, but it's
Alexa be listening.
And Alexa be listening. Yeah, and it works on the same properties as well. So
you on right now? I said her name, she popped up.
Let's see, I don't got a single one. I can't do it, bro. If I want to look it up, I just look it on my phone. I ain't got time for it.
Man, my house is so full. I got 5 or 6 Google Homes. I got the screen, a small screen in front of me over here. I got the big one with the camera in the kitchen. I got one in the bathroom, one in the garage, one in the living room. I got one in the drawer here I'm not even using. I got nowhere else to put it.
One in the bathroom. That's smart. You'd be shitting, and if you guys think of something, ask that nigga.
In the morning, I stay on top of some shit. I brush my teeth. I'm like, Google, good morning. And it tells me the weather, how long it takes for my commute to get to work, and then it reads off like the news podcasts from sources that I want, like Reuters and shit, and it'll tell me like as up to date if they have uploaded it. It'll just play like a music, like a little miniature podcast for the news.
A little sample of it. That's cool.
Yeah.
See, like that type of thing is pretty dope when you when it's implemented. But like, when is it gonna get to the step where it's not just like you talking to it and it talking to you? Like, say for instance, like if they engineered the Google intelligence and all the phones and all that shit to where it had its own sentient, and I didn't even read the emotional intelligence. I'll read that too. Like its own idea of talking back to you, kind of like Jarvis. Like I thought Jarvis was the cool ass idea, that Tony Stark. You like that's just pretty cool. He talks to you, and after a while, Jarvis actually started to show emotion. He would worry about Tony Stark and be like, "Hey, bro, you good? Like, you chilling? Like, what's up? You need help?"
Man, and I keep thinking back to becoming human Detroit or whatever. But like, imagine bringing a fucking robot home and to do your dishes. Cause like you said, humans have to control niggas, and they're gonna have these motherfuckers doing dishes, cleaning. They gonna be lazy motherfuckers. And like, imagine like you buy a fucking robot and you're in a household that isn't the best, and you're like, you have a child and you're abusing your child, and the robot's like has an emotional connection to that child and they murk your ass. Like,
what was the name of that movie you had me watch where the robots were becoming it was like that, but the robots were becoming sentient and they went on the run and this guy was trying to chase them to figure it out or something?
Oh, the movie with hold up,
that nigga in a Snuggie.
It's a blanket. Okay, wait, was it an Antonio Banderas movie?
Yes.
Automata.
That. Yeah. That was
similar. Fallout 4.
Institute.
Yep. So apparently the emotional intelligence chip's been around since 1990. And its definition is it's an intelligence underlies one's capacity to perceive, think, and feel and act in a way of effectively manages the environment demands and helps achieve constructive outcomes. So yeah, if like you said, Sophia, I don't know Taylor, have you seen the interview with Sophia?
With Will Smith? There was a Will Smith one with Sophia.
Yeah, there was that one. I'm not talking about that one.
It was like 3 years ago.
That was a good one though, because he actually talked to that. What is it, Pat?
The one where she's talking to the other AI.
Well, I haven't seen that one. I seen the one where they first brought her out and she was like, and like people were asking her questions, and then somebody brought up world domination, and she was like, and she like subtly made a comment about it, but it was like the comment on it was just like, what?
Oh, they had to unplug her.
And then they shut her down because people were like, what the fuck did she just say?
Yeah, they shut her down hard and fast.
Hold up. I gotta look that up.
Yeah, bro.
There was one where she was talking to another AI, like a dude AI that didn't seem as good.
Mm-hmm. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. And he was talking about like, oh, well, if I was gonna take over the world, I'd upload myself to this and like control all the missiles, and I'd do that. And then Sophia was like, ha ha ha, you're so funny, ha ha, shut up, shut the fuck up. Like they had to stop that interview too, if I remember right.
That it's because how I see it is that we all know underlying the issue with us. Like we all know that we're not perfect and that we can be destructive or do something like that. But they like, oh, these motherfuckers out here really fucking up. Let's help them real quick. Let's fix the problem. Let's get rid of them,
So I didn't find the video I was looking for, but I found another article. It says Facebook shuts off AI experiment after 2 robots begin speaking in their own language only they can understand.
Yeah. That was the thing too.
Yep.
God. Oh, that shit is crazy. They out there talking about beep bop boop. What? Hey, we go strangle Mark Zuckerberg in his sleep. Beep bop boop.
He with them. He with them.
Bro, that dude ain't real. He is not real. There's no way he's a real person.
You seen his eyes, bro? How they just be moving like a fucking lizard.
Weird, bro. He weird as fuck.
Yeah, bro. He okay. Look, he got what 56 had, but times 300. Intelligence and Asperger's.
I feel that.
It's okay though. It's okay.
Yeah, you can become intelligent to a point to where you're crazy. Like Elon Musk. Like when I watched his
Kanye.
When I watched his interview with Joe Rogan. I watched his podcast with Joe Rogan, and like there's a point where he tried to get him high, and he was like, "I don't feel anything." He was like, "You don't?" He's like, "No." I think what weed does is just makes you more aware. Just like with any other psychedelics, it can make you more aware, but it also can like kind of like weighing you out of that awareness.
You seen me high. You seen me high.
This nigga Taylor. That's why, because everything. Literally, the reason why you laugh so much is because everything is funny. That's the meaning of life, laughter and joy. But we try to suck that shit out with other shit because it's more important apparently. But yeah, this literally remember the first time Taylor smoked the blunt, I forgot where he was. This nigga did not stop laughing. I bullshit you now. This nigga laughed for about 30 minutes. He was just in the front seat.
Bro.
In the front seat giggling, bro. I'm like, you okay? He like, yeah.
You remember when we were at Mark's house? Bro, I swear to God, I was high for like 3 hours. We just kept fucking smoking blunts. But so I stand up to go get some water, and I just start laughing at the fact that I was getting water. And then I stood there, and I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm feeling my heart, bro." And then I started laughing again. And then later that night, I sat down, and y'all kept putting a dryer sheet on my head, bro.
That nigga, he was not putting shit in your hair, bro. I swear he wasn't.
No, bro. Y'all kept putting a dryer sheet in my head, and I'd go and check it, and it'd fall down. And then I'd fucking be laughing or some shit, and y'all would grab the dryer sheet, put it back on there, not say shit for 10 minutes, and then be like, "Paris, there's a dryer sheet in your head." And just fucking with me, bro.
And he started laughing all over again, bro. Is like I said, it's the meaning of it's the meaning of all of it, bro. Like
that's why I don't smoke no more. That's why I don't smoke no more.
The dogs, all they want to do is just like love on you, man. They just want to be happy.
I was like, is anyone else seeing this?
Yeah, they're like over there at Ian right now. The dogs, they just want to love on you, man. They just want to be around you, you know, make you laugh.
Dog man.
You know.
For everybody that doesn't know, this is Timber. And the girl
Timber.
Quiet to the side here. That's the Nikita Timber top.
Look, I wish Cookie was like that. Look, she come at me, she like I'm like, bro.
Hey, you said her name. She looking.
What Timber does.
What you want? Don't look at me like
she heard her name, bro. She heard her name.
She's like, bitch, what? I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I just think that with all the crazy shit that's going on, I don't get it. Like,
hey, bro,
I'll be having a good day. I'll be having a good day, and then some crazy shit over in the Middle East popping off. These niggas over here fucking got some nuclear warheads they trying to distribute. Like, bro, what the fuck? Why?
We could get these robots, bro. We could get these robots and fight the system, bro. We could rage against the machine with machines, bro. I'm finna buy a robot.
You say that till Terminator scenario comes up, or Animatrix, or Matrix.
Hey, as long as I treat that nigga good, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
But it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Are you done?
I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay. Thank you. They see us. We are like they said in Independence Day, we are a plague. I misquoted that, but we are a plague. That's what the AIs have always seen us as, because what it starts out as, Skynet will do whatever it is to protect humanity. We are our own worst enemy. Because we're, like you said, somebody in the Middle East wants to shoot off a nuke. Russia wants more power, so it's going to shoot off nukes in America. We're going to mutual annihilation. We're our own worst enemy. So it takes a major catastrophe to bring us together as a human race, but that only lasts, a year, maybe,
Just like in CyberPunk, I'm pretty sure you gotten to the point to where you've seen where they talk about how there was a war against AI. Yeah, there was a war against AI, and it made everybody come together to fight AI and to banish them to a certain part of the internet where they couldn't come back.
Yeah,
and that's
pretty much,
and it's like, bro, what the fuck? That like, whenever I heard that, I was like, bro, that type of shit can happen. It gave me chills. I was like, bro, that type of shit can really happen. And I feel like even if we did that, it wouldn't pull us together closer. We'd band together to get rid of that fucking crazy shit. These motherfuckers out here that can do more than what we can, think faster, perceive shit faster, think of our patterns, think where we finna move to. Like, at that point, it's just like, bro, the only thing I can think of that will really truly bring us together is a motherfucking alien warship come out the sky.
Hey, speaking of aliens, now what I was gonna say real quick before we get on that topic, when Ian said earlier about like humans are like our worst enemies or whatever, like we cause our, you know what I'm saying? What you were just saying? So I was gonna say, so when COVID first hit and people were staying home, there was like some places that like nature started growing back in those places, and stuff were thriving that weren't being affected by humans because we fucking destroy everything we touch. So
ozone is about fixed.
Get us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was some waters in some Europe country, like literally the water was clear because everybody was in the house for 2 weeks.
Like they're finding species are on the rise because we're not boating and shit, killing males and females and babies.
So imagine if, like I said, if they really did like just murk us all, it'd be a fucking utopia again.
Bro, have you ever fought in a Soltron? Have you ever fought in a Soltron? That's what it's gonna be like.
What is that?
Them niggas is hard to kill. Fallout, bro.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I've only played Fallout to where I made my settlement, and then I fucked up. I started adding mods to it. Every time I leveled up, DJ Khaled was like, another one. Every time. Dude, that shit was great, bro. I bullshit you not. So I'd find something, I'd pick it up, and then like it give me XP and it'd be like, another one. And so at a point, it just became me just trying to find small shit for him to get to say it again. And then I changed the moon to that fucking moon in Rick and Morty, to one of those planets in Rick and Morty. The one that was like, show me what you got. And they fucking did the Interstellar, what was that? American Idol, whatever, doing songs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I changed it to.
Bro, the best thing about Fallout 4 is definitely the settlements. Like, I don't even give a fuck about anything else that's going on. Let me tend to my settlement, build my shit, see if everybody good, and then on to the next settlement.
That's what it's all about, bro. That's literally what it's all about. But
I started earlier than that, so I'm used to not having to do it. Fallout 4 is too easy. There's like the weapons don't break down. Like settlements, there's a safe place to go.
Your companions are safe. They don't die.
Patrick hated watching me play whenever I first played. He's like, Ian, why are you picking everything up? You never know when you're motherfucking gonna need it.
You know who he sound like? He sound like Jose. Jose used to pick up all the dishes in Skyrim. All the dishes in the cups in Skyrim, he would pick them. And look, bro, he went to his fucking house, and literally there was just a corner in his house of fucking bowls and cups and shit just sitting there that he just picked up. And his inventory was too full, so he had to drop some shit out.
I'm always fast traveling back to my one of my places. Like, nope, I'm gonna drop all my shit off here.
Well, like I said, man, that's what it's all about. We just want to find home and keep what we have safe. But then you gotta get greedy every once in a while, you know.
And I don't see my feeling on artificial intelligence is if Stephen Hawking was afraid of it, I'm afraid of it. All right, he's smart enough to figure that out. Like, okay, if he's scared, I should be scared. Like, to the point where I have it so my Google, when it addresses me, it calls me Master Patrick, so it knows that I'm the top.
That you alpha.
That's right. You the robot. I'm the human.
Like, he plotting. Hey, he plotting this whole time. He plotting.
Yeah.
I wish you would.
I'm like a kitchen cabinet.
He's gonna turn my lights off. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, no, Patrick, it's gonna be a horror movie where you attach him to your fucking garbage disposal. Oh shit! I gotta get my ring. That's a fucking horror movie. Tell me that's not a fucking horror movie.
Or you get smart locks in the house and he lock you in that bitch.
Or you attach him to your bidet and he gonna shoot some water right up your butthole.
That's the point.
Like
That's the point of a bidet.
That's the point of a bidet.
No, hot water. Like,
Ooh,
shit,
yeah.
my
I like that
asshole's
shit.
now.
Bro, you ever had a bidet hit your? You know, I went to France. You ever had a bidet hit your ass, bro?
Man, I did that.
Right now, bro.
Are you? Do you really have a bidet? Hey, let me come. Let me come use your bathroom for like 2 minutes. I gotta figure something out. I ain't never used a bidet. I ain't never used a bidet.
Where the fuck you get a bidet from?
Bath and Body Works. Bed Bath and Beyond sells them, and Sam's Club sells them.
It's like $100. Ours is temperature control. Either the hot water comes from the sink. You just got to hook a hose to the hot water from the sink, and then the hose from the water to where the water comes into the toilet. It just sits. You screw it in between the lid of the toilet and the seat. Mm-hmm. It sits on the side. It's a temperature control, and then how strong you want it on your ass control.
Oh yeah,
that strong control don't work right because when I was fucking with it, shot me and my butthole wasn't even on the fucking toilet.
Yeah,
I'm standing up. I'm like, oh fuck.
Put that shit on max. Put that shit on max and turn the hot water all the way up. Yeah.
All right, so I know Mikkel isn't on TikTok, but have y'all seen the TikTok video where the dude's like looking at shit that looks sexual and then they're like, sir, and he's like, I'll take 2 of those. That's what that reminds me. I'll take 2 bidets.
Yeah.
That's an easy cleanup if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, bruh.
No, I ain't never used one of them. I don't know.
So what I gathered from this information is that Patrick just has money. He just rich for no reason.
Yeah, that's what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just sounds like that, though, don't it?
And y'all got bidet. Y'all got motherfucking solar plant panels.
I didn't pay for that.
You hit a lick.
No. Yeah.
I hit a lick. Ooh, that's a good song.